Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with another installment of the Blackwell Legacy. Um, so when we left off, Rosa had gone to the hospital, found out that her aunt had dementia and was like crazy, and probably her grandmother too. And the doctor told her, that he was sending her aunt's possessions, which was just a bunch of papers and documents and stuff like that. So that's what this envelope is. So we're going to hop
Looks like it's
in.
from Bellevue.
It should be. Do you knew that you were expecting it? So now it's in our inventory, so we can click it. So this is hard. There's a lot of reading, but this is hard to read because it's like so blurry. But so this is 1960. So, dear Lauren, so you have been at NYU for 2 weeks now and have not called. I'm sure things are busy in the Big Apple, but don't forget the family left behind. Things back home are well. Jack starts high school on Monday, so he's a bit nervous. You know how he gets. Be sure to write him a letter. He misses his big sister. I admit I'm still a bit nervous about you living in New York all by yourself. You're carrying ID with you when you go out, like I said, or like I asked. You know me, just being a mom. Somebody has to keep your head on, kid, as your dad would say, and remember that you have a family back home that misses you. Love you, Mom and Dad and Jack. So, this is her aunt, and obviously this is her grandmother that's writing the letter. Hello, sis. I'm writing this on my new St. Clair Model 15. Mom says that improving my handwriting is a lost cause in the 60s, so she got me this. Keen, huh? I've already typed up a few stories on it and this letter. Can't type for long because Dad says the noise drives him up the friggin' wall. What does he know? So, how is life in the big bad city? Troy is dead boring as usual. Why'd you have to go to college, huh? There's nobody to talk to in this dump anymore. See you at Thanksgiving, Jacko. Dear Lauren, well, Thanksgiving time has come and gone, and so have you. In just 2 short months, I can already see you evolving into a capable young woman. You have outgrown this small town, Lauren. That much is obvious. Jack will be following in your footsteps soon, I am sure. In, visiting you in New York is all he talks about. Speaking of Jack, I know you're worried about him. We all are, but don't feel that's your responsibility. You're his sister and you love him, but he's got to learn to live without you eventually. You're growing up, let him grow up too. Till Christmas, love, Mom, Dad, Jack. Lauren, can you keep a secret? I don't want to say this over the phone in case Mom or Dad overhear. Mom's been acting odd lately. It started a few days after you went back to New York. She was dragging me shopping when she suddenly screamed and fainted. She was pointing at the corner of the room, but there was nothing there. We brought her to the hospital, and she says she's fine now, but she's been very on edge and paranoid. It's hard to explain. Dad's no help. Can you call? And so this was like, 1961, so this is like a year later. Call and just try to cheer up. She won't listen to me. Just don't tell her about this letter. Just hope she's okay. Lauren, you seem concerned after our last phone call. I just wanted to write and reassure you that everything is fine. Oh, Fine, fine. Let us know when you're coming home again for Thanksgiving with love, Mom and Dad and Jack. So again, so this was, a few months later, and now this is Christmas. Mom's getting worse. You said it best during Thanksgiving. It's like somebody is watching over her shoulder. Paranoia. She sits by herself for hours, pretending to read when it's obvious she isn't. Lately, she's been covering her ears as if to keep out a sound and closing her eyes tight. Dad's losing patience with her. He's convinced she's lost her mind, and I'm starting to agree. She refuses to get any kind of help. Why can't she see that there is a problem? This isn't normal. Not normal at all. Why can't she see that? I hate to admit it, but I'm kind of scared. Scared for her. I don't know what to do. And now we're in 1962, so it's 2 years later. Well, almost. Lauren, it has a name. Mom locked herself in the bathroom this morning. She sounded like she was talking to herself in there. Well, not to herself. It was like there was somebody there. But there wasn't. I listened. I couldn't understand it, but she did say the name Joey. I asked her later who Joey was, and she got really scared. Then she got angry and said, if you know what's good for you, never mention that name again. This could be the key. If we find out who Joey is, maybe we can save her. Dear Lord, well, it's done. The final papers have been signed. It hurt a lot, but it had to be done. Mom has now been committed to a mental ward. I have to say, I am relieved. I know how you feel about it, but you weren't there. You didn't come home to see her screaming and tearing her hair out, running around the house, knocking down everything in her way. Cuts all over her face, and the house was practically destroyed. I was so shocked, I just closed the door and waited outside till Dad to come home. It was awful. She clawed at him, clawed at his face, and drew blood. It will haunt my dreams for the rest of my life. Thanks for coming out, Lauren. I don't think Dad and I could have handled it on our own. She kind of drained us, you know? Can I come to New York and visit? I need to get away for a while. And now this is like 3 years later, so almost 3 years later. So it's like there was nothing from 1962 to 1965. Uh, Congratulations, summa cum laude. I always knew you were a smarty pants, sis. Now you've got the documentation to prove it. Thanks again for letting me stay at your place for the weekend. It was just like old times, except you weren't smoking then. New York is an amazing city, and Columbia has a great campus. I can't wait to move down there in September. But until then, I've got to deal with our grumpy old man. He's insufferable as always. Ever since Mom, he's been hard to talk to and very hard on me. I should tell him you're smoking now. Maybe he'll concentrate on you for once. See you again soon. And now 2 years later. It's happened, Lauren, just like you eventually said it would. I'm in love. Her name is Maria. She's from Italy, and we met in statistics class. She asked if she could copy my notes because her hand was tired. We ended up having lunch, and we've been inseparable ever since. She's incredible. She's got the most amazing red hair, and I want you to meet her. I'll come by soon. So you see where this is going. Like, obviously, Jack is Rosa's father, and Maria's obviously her mom. Lauren, are you all right? Ever since Mom's funeral, you've been hard to reach. So their parents, her mom died in 1970. So, like, for almost 10 years, she suffered with being crazy. I mean, yeah, wow. I know it's been hard on us, but it's been 6 months. I tried calling, but you never answer. I came by the other day, but you didn't open the door. I knew you were there, Lauren. I could hear you. I risked using the spare key you gave me, but you changed the lock. Come for dinner on Christmas Eve. Maria's a great cook. We won't ask any questions. Just come. I might be gone, but we're still here. I miss my big sister. So now you can see that, like, she's starting, like, now it's in the 70s, and she's starting to, you know, who is Joey? I went over last week to give you a Christmas gift. You didn't answer the door, but I heard you talking to somebody named Joey. Is it a boyfriend? Are you seeing a man named Joey? Is that why you've dropped off the map, or is it something else? I don't think I need to tell you what. For God's sakes, talk to me. So now she's starting to talk to Joey. But the weird thing is the brother doesn't seem to realize that their mother mentioned someone named Joey, and now his sister's mentioning someone named Joey, but... Lauren, I know you're annoyed, but I am not sorry. I didn't want to do it, but you left me no choice. Hiring a private detective to follow you was the only option left. He told me some odd things. You won't talk to me, but you'll talk to total strangers. You'll go to every far corner of the city at the strangest hours, and you talk to yourself when you think you're alone. Don't deny it. He heard it, and so did I. Not that any of it made any sense. That alone is disturbing enough, but then he saw you collapse. You were all alone in some obscure park in the Bronx when you just fainted. He was about to call an ambulance, but then he saw you get up again and walk off like nothing happened. You were always there for me growing up. Don't shut me out, sis. Let me be there for you. It's funny though, like, oh my God, you're talking to yourself. Like, I talk to myself all the time, and hi, doing Let's Plays. I'm pretty much talking to myself right now. But I walk around my apartment and have conversations with myself. Like, it's a sign of genius. Okay, not crazy. Jacko, please stay away. Don't worry about me. There are things that need to be done, and I am the only one who can do them. Don't ask me to explain. All I can say is that I understand our mother more than ever. She was never crazy, Jacko. Trust me on this and take some comfort in it. You've grown up and you've grown tough, and you don't need anyone to fight your battles anymore. You don't need me, but I'll always be your big sister, Lauren. I'm returning your letter because I refuse to accept it. No, you don't need to fight my battles. I'm not 14 years old anymore, but we're still family, and that's important. Especially now that Dad has died, so their father's now dead, 19. Like, so. Look, you obviously have something going on, and that's fine. I don't have to be involved if you don't want me to, but I still want you involved in my life. Maria and I are getting married in November. You were coming, no stupid excuses. Greetings from Greece. If there were any words to describe the beauty of this place, it still wouldn't do it justice. A perfect spot for a honeymoon. Things have been busy, as you can imagine, but I wanted to quickly write to say that I'm glad you made the wedding. Of course, I'm still worried about you, but somebody has to be. You take care and stay in touch. Maria says hi.
There are some pictures stuck to the back of this letter.
Okay, we'll get to them. So 3 years later, he hasn't... So, dear Aunt Lauren. Yes, Aunt Lauren. You're an aunt. Aunt, whatever, sorry. I'm a dad. Maria gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. We named her Rosangela after Maria's grandmother. She's so quiet, she hardly cries at all. I'm all set to spoil her rotten, but Maria says to take it easy. She looks just like her mother, and there's a bit of you in her eyes, too. And Mom and Dad. Everything our family was or will be, this child is it. Life is changing so fast. I just want to hold on to this tiny creature and never let go. The future is an exciting place, and I have everything I could ever want. I don't want anything to change, ever. And now 1981. So... that was 76, and now I think the date on the letter that the doctor gave us was 2006, so obviously Rosa's 30. April 21st, 1981. Dear Miss Blackwell, it is indeed within your legal rights to take custody of your 5-year-old niece with the death of her parents. You are the only living relative. Please contact our office and we will start the necessary paperwork. But the thing is like they never explained like how her parents died, so I don't know. Put away. And then... Ugh. I wanna...
Hello?
Rosangelina, hi.
Hi, Bob.
Thanks so much for submitting your last review on time. For once.
Yeah.
I've got a little assignment for you today.
We'll check the pictures when we're done.
Human interest Blackwell, suicide. College girl named Joanne Sherman.
That's awful, but...
You know the Brittany house, the NYU dorm?
Yes, but...
Speak to some people on her floor. Get a word in with the roommate.
Listen.
Speak to the RA too, and hey, see if you can score a picture of the girl.
But I don't do that stuff. I write book reviews.
Versatility. Time to get out of your comfort zone. Jeremy's over at City Hall covering that strike, so you are it. Get cracking.
I hate him so much. Is freelancing for that stupid paper even worth it? I guess it keeps me writing, but... Oh, whatever. I'll just go over there and get it done.
Get her done.
It's not like I don't have enough death in my life right now.
Yep.
Maybe this isn't a bad thing. It's like being a real reporter. Sort of. My old notepad should come in handy for this.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, so you can now use Rosa's notebook. To access the notebook, move the cursor to the top of the screen and activate the inventory bar, and then click the notes. Blah, blah, blah. Got it.
Is that my dad? He looks so young. I always pictured my dad as being older.
Okay. When I first opened this, I was clicking it with the left, but then I totally realized when we were just going through this before, it was like right-click, and I'm like, oh, because it was kept saying if you do this,
I
it's
don't
like...
want to ruin the picture.
I don't want to ruin the picture, and I'm like, then why can we see it's her father?
I assume that's my mother. She sort of looks like me, I guess.
No,
Other than
she
that,
looks...
she's a total stranger.
She's like a total... She just... No, that's a terrible, terrible... Like, the rest of them are like cute, normal people, and she looks weird.
That's definitely Auntie Lauren. She's looking at something off camera. I wonder what it was.
Ha 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 ha. Put away, and now we'll go to this one. Oh, whoops, sorry. I'm supposed to right-click it. Oh, you can't click on these ones. Okay, so that, I'm assuming, is Lauren, and that's Jack, and then that's, you know, her grandmother, Patricia. So we gotta go to campus and interview some kids. This is the part where the music doesn't mute when people are talking. Like, everywhere else, when she starts talking, the music gets lower, but this one, the music is, like, so loud, and it doesn't mute when she's talking.
Hell, and I have to interview college kids.
And it's just so
Hopefully
annoying.
This won't take too long.
It, like, really just doesn't fit, and it's just wicked annoying.
There's nobody home.
It's just the music is just so irritating in this part.
Hi, I'm Rosangela Blackwell.
Can I help you?
Perhaps. Could I ask you a few questions?
Oh.
I feel like it's
this is about Joanne.
10 times louder than it should be.
You know her?
Well, I am the RA for this floor. I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't know everybody. The campus police found her around 5 a.m. this morning.
Can you tell me about her?
Well, alright. But could you leave my name out of it?
Agree.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Good. Joanne's parents have already asked the dean to fire me. I don't need anyone else knowing who I am.
Oh, interesting.
What do you want to
Oh,
know?
probably because
Could you tell me about Joanne again?
Well, as I said, I didn't know her socially, but she seemed nice enough. Nobody ever complained about her. She always had friends around her. She never had any trouble, as far as I know. Her suicide.
But see what I
came as
mean?
a
Like, the music is not muting itself when you're in the dorms. It's so
Can you
annoying.
tell me anything about Joanne?
She jumped off the roof. She died instantly.
Like,
It was in the middle of the night. There was no way anybody could have stopped her. Make sure you print that.
Would you have a picture of Joanne?
A picture? No. Why would I?
Just asking. So how did you get to be an RA of this floor?
What do you mean?
Well, it's a girl's floor, and you, well...
Not a girl.
Yes.
Well, it's like this. Someone at the registrar thought Adrian was a girl's name. So here I am.
None of the girls have complained?
Not yet. They seem to prefer it. This sort of thing happens quite frequently.
Probably because girls are
You'd be
bitches.
surprised.
So, okay, so we have no other
Well, that's
questions
all
to
for
ask.
now. Thanks for helping out.
Just remember, leave my name out of it.
So let's go... There's nobody in any of these rooms either, I don't think.
There's nobody.
Nobody home?
There's no...
Okay. You can talk to her awesome roommate.
Yeah?
Look at her.
Hi, I'm Rosangela Blackwell.
Am I supposed to know you?
No, I'm with the Village Eye.
She looks like
The
she's like
Village
40.
what?
The Village Eye, the newspaper.
I've never heard of it.
It's just a small paper.
Yeah, I guessed that. What do you want?
Debbie's
I'd
such
like
a
to
twat.
talk to you about your roommate, if that's all right.
Jesus Christ. I'm busy with midterms. I told the campus police everything. Do you have to bother me?
Do you
Look,
have to
so she
bother
killed
me?
herself. Big whoop. Why is that my problem?
Totally New York.
So you and Joanne weren't close.
Brilliant deduction, Sherlock. Can you go away?
You don't care? Not even a little bit?
No, I don't. Why the hell should I? And for that matter, why should you?
Because she's your,
Will you please calm down?
Calm down? Who the hell do you think you are?
Look, just tell me a little bit about Joanne and I'll leave. Please.
she's like,
Fine.
creepy smile.
You want to know about Joanne? She's dead. She couldn't take the pressure, so she jumped off the roof.
Did Joanne act unusual before she
God,
died?
the music is
Nope,
killing me in this
same
part.
old
It really
Joanne.
just gets
Studied at our desk all day and
Oh my
slept
God.
all night, as usual. Quiet as a little mouse.
way too loud.
So Joanne was a good student.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Joanne never had trouble sleeping.
How would I know?
You lived with her.
Like I pay attention.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Why do you want to know?
Just background info for the paper.
I don't think so.
Suit yourself. Can you tell me anything about Adrian?
The RA? He's okay. He helps us out when we
He's
need
okay.
it. Keeps out of our way when we don't.
They alright? He's
It's the way
okay.
it should be.
Do you have a photograph of Joanne that we could use for the newspaper?
You want a what?
Just a photograph. You'll get it right back.
Yeah, right. You think I'm giving you anything? Think again.
Do you have any thoughts on why Joanne would kill herself?
Nope. Just another kid who couldn't hack it.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Joanne?
No.
Alright, so we
Thanks
clicked
for
all the
helping
options.
out.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
New show, whatever. Oh, it doesn't tell us. Interesting. It's supposed to pop up and tell you have enough clues and you can, like, drag and drop them in the notebook, but,
Hi, it's me again.
You have
the
more questions,
awkward smile.
I imagine?
Yeah, is that okay?
I suppose so. What do you want to know?
Let's ask
What
about
can
Kelly.
you tell me about Joanne's roommate?
Kelly? Have you met her?
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Quite a sight, huh? But don't judge her by that. She's the sharpest kid you'll ever meet. She gets straight A's on everything.
Really?
Yep, she's pre-med.
Scary.
Do you know if Joanne had any trouble sleeping?
I'm afraid I wouldn't. Her roommate, Kelly, never complained, but that's not surprising.
And why is that?
Well, Kelly rarely spent the night in her room. She only comes here to study, as far as I've seen.
Was Joanne a good student?
I don't think she had any problems, but of course,
God, the
pressure
music.
can get to anybody.
music gets to anybody.
Do
She
you
probably
know where
killed
Kelly
herself
was
if she had to
sleeping?
listen to this music all the
No,
time.
it's not my place to ask.
Well, that's all for now. Thanks for helping out.
Just remember, leave my name out of it.
Okay, so you can go to your notebook, write your various notes during it to get more information about a clue, move the mouse over cursor over it. So you do that and that.
All I know about Joanne is that she was an NYU student who killed herself.
Okay. Adrian and
Adrian
Kelly.
lives a few doors down.
And then Adrian and Joanne is the same
Adrian
thing.
lives Maybe there's a connection. If I were planning to kill myself, would I sleep soundly at night? I don't know if I could.
Interesting.
Wait a minute.
Like
Something
that, so you're
isn't
supposed to be
right.
like,
If
ah.
Kelly's been spending her night somewhere else. How can she know if her roommate was sleeping?
I went all the way back home
I think
before it was
Kelly
like, oh, you
lying
can
to
click
me.
on the things, and then I did it and I was like, oh.
Did Kelly really lie to me? I probably should ask.
Okay, let's go ask her about it. And I was like, now I gotta go back to the dorms. And like... You again.
Yeah?
Your RA told me that you haven't been sleeping in your dorm.
Yeah, so?
You told me that Joanne slept in her room every night.
So?
How would you know Joanne slept here if you've been sleeping somewhere else?
Huh? Oh, well, I just assumed.
Did you lie to me?
I didn't lie. I just... Oh, screw it. You want to talk? Fine. What do you want to know?
So what was Joanne really like?
To be honest, there's nothing to say. She was studying political science, which is kind of cool, I guess. She was so vanilla.
Vanilla?
You know,
Supposed to be a
sweet,
Monroe
but
piercing.
not
It
much
looks so
there.
weird.
Just a typical college kid. Acted just like everybody else. She seemed proud of it.
I mean, like, her nose ring is normal, but then, like, that Monroe piercing just looks
Did
awkward.
Joanne act unusual before she died?
No. Although the last few weeks she's been talking in her sleep.
What did she say?
No idea. Couldn't understand her. She swore up and down that she wasn't doing it. She looked a bit scared though.
Scared? How so?
Just scared. I didn't need the drama, so I've been sleeping at my boyfriend's place.
So you weren't here when she...
Killed herself? No, I wasn't here. Not that it would have made much of a difference. Are we done?
No.
I could really use a photo of Joanne, if you have one.
Alright, just a sec. This was hers. It was on her desk. She won't be needing it anymore. Joanne's the girl on the left.
Thanks. Can you tell me anything about Adrian?
The RA? He's okay. He
Okay,
helps us out when we switch.
same thing.
Can you tell
And I
me a
think
little
this
bit
is the
about
same thing,
yourself?
too.
Why do you want to know?
Just background info for...
I don't think so.
Suit yourself.
Okay,
Thanks
so
for
that's it.
helping out.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
So we can go... We can leave. I think we could have exited the other way, too. Instead of walking all the way freaking down here. We've already asked the RA.
This is getting worse. At least I have enough for the story now. I'd better get home.
Yeah, let's please, because this is... I feel your pain, girl, because the music in this is just so terrible. Oh, please stop! Oh, so much better. Everywhere else you
This
go,
Getting bad.
it mutes, or the music, there really isn't a lot of music, but in there it's like, here's the voices, and here is the music, here is the music. Here's everybody talking.
My god. This really hurts. Sleep, that's all I need. I'll just type up the story and get to bed. Shouldn't take that long. I wish I could go to bed, but I have work to do.
That's what you say every time. Do some research on Joanne.
No, I can't find any information about Joanne.
I don't think we can
No
find
mention
anything.
of Joanne's suicide yet. If it just happened this morning, I doubt that anyone would have published it yet.
Let's see, Kelly?
No information about Kelly.
No,
No.
that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do Adrian.
Nope,
My hand
no
slipped.
information about Adrian.
Okay, nobody. Write your
Right,
article.
No more interruptions. Done. Article's finished, picture is scanned, and I am done for the day.
Psycho murder.
No. What's... I need fresh air. I've got to get out of here.
No, we're going to go look at this photograph because it was glowing.
It's a photograph of Auntie Lauren and me. It's me. I look scared out of my mind. I don't remember when this picture was taken, but I look about 4 or 5 years old. Auntie Lauren. She took care of me after my parents died. For most of my life, Auntie Lauren was a vegetable, slowly rotting away in a hospital
and
bed.
that's
I
just
don't
ridiculous.
remember what she was like before that. This picture is all I have to go by.
25 years. It's fucking ridiculous. That's her teddy bear.
Griff is fine where he is.
So she wants to go get some fresh air, so let's go. I wish you could just, like, actually... So we go to the hospital. Stupid lights.
I'm here to see Dr. Quentin.
Sure thing, you're cleared. Go right in.
Yeah, you were just here 5 minutes ago.
Come in.
Dr. Quentin?
Oh, hello. Come in.
We're
Come in.
back! We missed you so much. Dr. Beardface.
Do you know anything about headaches?
It's hardly my specialty, but I know enough. Why?
I've been getting them. Lots of them.
In your case, I'd say they were triggered by stress.
Probably.
Are they usually this bad?
It varies. Over-the-counter pain medication, rest, that's all I'd suggest.
I need to get to a drugstore.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I
that
guess
was
I'll
pointless.
head out.
Very well. Goodbye, Miss Blackwell.
That was our fresh air. It's giving me a headache right now.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
That was pointful. I kind of...
I wish I could go to bed, but I have work to do.
But you don't have work to do. Okay, hold on. That's right. I think we have to go over here. We have to go visit our neighbor. But I'm going to wrap this part up here, and when we come back in the next part, we will go over and visit Nishanti. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.